Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to the NotPron Weeklies, where I try to solve one of the puzzles created by the NotPron community using nothing but my mind, my terrible hair, and your help here in the chat and in the comments on YouTube. Currently, there is an active puzzle. It is created by that devious minx weaver and has actually been vetted by Owlbot, aka Rasmus, aka Magnificent Spam, aka Olan from the Lisa playthrough. But since I don't do spoilers, I leave that one to you. So since that game is active, if you want to play, head on over to weeklies.ignomatics.org. I don't even think that's what it used to be. Oh, it's the devious minx. I don't know why I called you that. Check out that puzzle. You can try to play it right now. But we're going to go deep into the archives, because we have been working on a puzzle by Owlbot. Where are you? Called Playing Chess. Alright, so I'm going to run through what we already know. Alright, so this here, that's base 64 that says playing chess. This here is base 64 that, hey! Oh good, the creator's here to mock me. Alright, this is what I know. This is base 64 that was then base 16. And I got this message, which says, even after you take the correct step, you will get every bit wrong. Use this. And then we got some goofy ass symbols here. I forget what this is, but that's something I looked into. We then attempted this. This is our current working theory. Let me go back into base 16 or hexadecimal. I don't know why I keep saying base 16. That's what it's based off, but okay. So encoder, right? Close, please. Okay. All right, so if you take this and you encode it into hex, you get this. E4, AB, B5, BE, A8, B0, B4. Now, I am vulnerable to fake websites. Oh, you guys actually couldn't see that. I actually had a pop-up here that didn't pop up. Interesting. Okay. Now, here's what's interesting about this. The ones that are letter numbers, E4, B5, A8, and B4, are locations on this chessboard. They are the location of the white queen, the black rook, the white knight, and the black bishop. Those are the four pieces that have moved on the second picture. So we kind of come to this conclusion that the symbols that were given this gobbledygook refer to the places on the board of the white queen, the black rook, the white knight, and the black bishop. The things we don't understand is, I don't know what ba, b, and bo mean. Those are all not places on the board. And what that then, the fact that they move, have to do with anything. I kind of thought that the move was, because you see I've already done it, I took those pieces that are listed here. Let me get this just real quick. So this is the code given to us from decoding everything. I then took E4, B5, A8, and B4 and replaced them with where those pieces move to on this board. All right? I know this is a lot, but I did a lot of good work last week, and I'm excited. So, come on now. If we look at the chessboards, B4, or E4, excuse me, is A, B, C. That's E. That is the position of this black bishop. Bishop, yeah. The bishop then moves here to B7, which is why I put B7 down here. All right, so the idea was, okay, we look at what's here on this board and then we move it. Now, the thing that I find interesting is we worked out that the white queen, the black rook, and the white knight, and then the black bishop is the order of the moves. That's the only way it makes sense chess-wise. The first move here is the white queen, which is here, retreats backwards. I don't quite see why that's a good move. I mean, I guess you got to run away from this pawn, but yeah, I guess it's not the worst move. Okay, I'm sorry to argue with the chess moves here. The black rook then moves from A8 to B8. It moves over one space, you can see here. Basically, that move threatens the queen that has, or actually it doesn't threaten the queen yet. It threatens the knight that is in front of the queen. It threatens this knight. The next move would then be the white knight moving here, which that's a move I don't really understand because, like, the rook should capture the queen. Like, that's a good trade. That should be the next move by black. Black doesn't do that, though. Black, instead, moves the bishop, which is here, back to B7, so it's here. Why is that done? It's not an aggressive move in terms of the bishop, but in doing that, it moves the bishop out of the way of the black queen, which now means the king is in check. It's not checkmate, though. There's quite a few moves that could be done. The king could sidestep, like I have here. The king can move to F1, could even move diagonally to F2. The rook could move over one space and block the queen. Not the best move because it'll just get captured and be in the same situation. Or the queen could actually move to E4 diagonally and block, which is another very strange move to do. But it's not a checkmate. We've proved that it's not a checkmate. I spent a lot of time discussing this chess game, which I don't think is the important part of this. I had to turn my light on. What I think is important is this string of code and this string of code. Okay, so this is the code that was given to us along with the message. Even after you take the correct step, you will get every bit wrong. Use this. Bit is a very interesting word because bits could be bits of information, bits of code. Like, you could have used the word thing there. You could have used the word step. You'll get every step wrong. Every move wrong, since we're talking about chess. The other thing that we need to figure out is if I am actually supposed to just replace those spaces, those pieces with where they are currently on the board. We're going to say this is a past picture and this is a current picture. What do I do with the ba, the b, and the bow? I don't understand that. We've also done this. I should stress this. We've gone to the hex decoder and decoded our new hex. and we get a bunch of new symbols. Now, since spam is in the chat, I said that maybe that's just the answer and we're done. And that's how we left our stream last week. Was that's probably just it, and that's correct. It's not. All right. So in terms of allies, I got Jeff, and I got Cal here. And then I believe Weaver and Spam are just here to watch me sweat and declare potential victory. So I will go ahead and shoot it over to you guys. If you have any thoughts on what should be done next, that would be great to know. I've studied the pictures like pretty hard, and it appears to me that nothing has changed besides the chessboard. The candle seems to be identical. The box of pieces that have been taken seem to be identical. I keep saying these are hazelnuts, but it makes more sense if they're chestnuts. I don't know why it took me an entire week to realize that, but those are probably chestnuts. So there's maybe there's something more to that pun. They aren't chestnuts? Aww. Hate my hair. Also, just like a small thing is that the angle of the picture seems a little bit different in that we can't see the bottom of this handle, but you can see the bottom of the handle here. And yeah. So slightly, the camera has moved as well, I guess would be the other thing. Okay. So what should we try now? Can you get the notepad up again? I sure can. I think I remembered the other thing. I have not tried lighting it on fire. That is always on the table, Ninja. I've learned that from you. This, I believe, was a character code. Like, I looked up this symbol on a character map. That's what this is. I'm just going to get rid of this for now. Even after you take the correct step, you will get every bit wrong. Use this. Use it for what? It does make most problems will go away. That is true. I'm going to just kind of slide this over so Cal can continue to look at it. Boom. And I want to talk more about chess, just because I've been playing a lot of chess and I love chess. So white is in check. Trying to see what the next smartest move would be. I think the smartest move is actually the rook. I know I actually said it wasn't smart, but if you move the rook over one space, the queen could capture it and force check again, but then white would capture the queen with the pawn, which would be huge. The queen sliding in diagonally, so it would land here, would actually mean the queen captures the other. Black queen would capture white queen for free, and it would force another check, and you've lost the rook move. So if that were to happen, king would have to move to either f1 or f2. It can't even move to f2, can it? Oh, no, it can. I looked at my bishops incorrectly. Also, this is like a debate that I've been having, is what is next to the queen here? There's clearly a piece here. I believe it's a pawn, because I believe next to the king is a rook. I believe the two rooks are here, so I believe a pawn is here. Would there be a move that would make it impossible for either black or white to win? Make it impossible? Well, I mean, like I was saying, based on what we've deconstructed here, the only thing that makes sense is that it is white to move, white is in check, and white needs to make one of these four moves. The best chess move would be rook to e5, because then Queen could capture and force check again, but then the pawn captures. Moving the queen to e4 means queen captures the queen. It's not helpful. King to either f1 or f2. Not the worst thing in the world, but not the best either. Like, probably if that were to happen, I don't see a really good aggressive move. Like maybe queen would capture the rook next. The fact that the queen has not captured that rook is insane. The rook also, I believe, could capture the rook here. The fact that that move wasn't made, well, the black rook capturing the white rook is a good move. White rook capturing the black rook is a bad move because it forces a check and the rook would just capture it like that. And that wouldn't be a good trade. So yeah, maybe the next thing to do would be to try to continue the code. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, actually, also it's out of order. Because the code lists the knight first, which would not be the first to move in this sequence. And then... No, I'm sorry, that's not the knight. The black bishop first. Then it lists the knight. Then it lists the rook. Then it lists the queen. Which... It has to be... It cannot be black's move. Yeah, it cannot be black's move right now. Because black currently has white in check. So the pieces here are not... This is not listed in the correct order of movement for a chess game. It just can't be. Because... I'm going to slide this around a little bit here. Let's use the logic of this as being the correct order from left to right. E4, which is the black bishop. If the black bishop moved here, it would be check. And moving that white knight, which is the next one listed here, would not end check. So that's really suspicious. Let's just... Since... All right. Because... I've never done this, which seems like the obvious thing to do. B4 goes to B1. Whoops, see? B4 goes to B1. The knight moves first. Then the rook goes from A8 to B8. Right? Then the knight moves next from B5 to A7. And then the bishop moves from e4 to b7. Okay, that's the correct list of moves. I didn't put the dashes in here because I'm going to just see if that equals anything in a hex decoder. So these are the 4 chess moves that we've witnessed. Decode, please. Yeah, it's more just like symbols. But like I feel like I'm on the brink of something. There's like an obvious next step. Like I don't think it's me staring at this missing something right now. That's kind of just the feeling. Like, I don't think it's a, like, look at the source code situation, but I will. I think it's very much a, you have the information, now make the next logical step yourself. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, it's because I have this selected. Okay. The stream is suddenly mute. It shouldn't be. Or I did get quiet and reflective for a moment. Yeah, I got things going. I think that's a problem on your end there Spam. Camera Ninja. I took this message here at the bottom and I ran it through a base 64 decoder. Like so. That got me this, which I recognized as hexadecimal. I recognized as hexadecimal. Jeez, what a... That sounded so pompous. I decoded that, and that got me this. Which I will say it felt good. This here is then what I encoded back into hex. And that gave me this, which, like I said, the ones with numbers, besides B0, are all the placements of the pieces that move in the first picture. They're all the placements of that. I don't know where BA or BA, BE, and B0 come from. Like, I don't know what they're referring to. I don't have any link there. So, I feel like there's just, I gotta make that next, like, leap in logic. I almost said logical step, but that's not a term I tend to use when it comes to these NotPron puzzles. The next logical step. The next step in logic. Because, like, the thing that I keep coming back to is, like, what is the next logical move? And the next logical move is the rook from F, what is this, 5? Yeah. F5 to E5 is, in my opinion, like, and I've looked at this quite a few times, is the best logical move for white to make. It gets you out of check, it threatens the queen, and it protects the rook. Like, a lot of really good stuff there. What I would probably do next after that, because the queen would probably retreat in some way. Possibly just a sidestep. Or maybe a single sidestep to kind of stay in play with the king, or possibly slide over here and threaten the bishop would probably be the best move for it. I would probably then move my white queen here and kind of set up for sliding it down, but that's not a great move because of all the rooks that are here. What would have been great for white to do, white could have done this the whole time too. You barely know the rules of chess. Because here, let's look back. Let's look back at this board, right? Because it was white to move here, right? Yeah, because it's white to move in the other one. Yeah, white's move, instead of retreating with the queen, should have moved the bishop. Well, yeah, could have moved the bishop here. The queen could capture, but then you could capture the queen, which not a bad trade. Yeah, this is an insane chess game, and now that you're telling me that you're bad at chess, first off, I challenge you to a game of chess, and second, I will stop thinking this way. I just want to get a bunch of chess experts on to just evaluate this game. Just like, what are they doing? Why aren't they eating the hazelnuts that are there? Okay. So I think it all has to do then, if you don't know the rules of chess. It's called playing chess. How do you do this and not know how to be playing chess? If you named it playing chess, it's okay. I'm not upset. I'm a little upset. So the things that we know that are true, let's ignore moving pieces. Let's focus on what we know. We know that the code he gave listed the original placements of the 4 pieces that move, plus 3 other things that are not locations. So, here's a fun idea. Is there a pattern to how they changed? Let's get rid of this, 'cause I don't need this. Like, because I feel like these are the digits we've changed, right? But then there's also 3 digits we haven't changed. Perhaps we need to find cause to change those as well, and that'll give us the full code. It's not a bad theory. Just trying to see if there's a relationship between... No. Like, could I establish a pattern? Because this comes... B and A, B1. No. I think I'm looking for something that's not there. Even after you take the correct steps, you will get every bit wrong. Use this. Use it how? How would I use it? I mean, do I replace these with what's moved? Like, maybe I just have it, maybe I should use the order provided here. So that would be E4, hold on, let me turn my caps lock on. E4 became B7, even though this is not the correct way that the piece is, it's fine. Then B5 became A7, and then A8 became B8, and then B4 became B1. Should I try punching it in backwards as well, since the moves are backwards? Maybe that's something we can consider. No, I almost hit the wrong button. No, it's still just a bunch of gobbledygook. I'm going to ask this just out of curiosity. Is the answer a bunch of symbols? Or is it going to be a thing that I'm like, there it is, an answer? Or is it just like, no, you needed to get the right bunch of gobbledygook? What I haven't done, or just other things that I want to try. Answer is a word, thank you. Things I wanted to try. Oh, notepad. I was like, where's all the things I want? All right, so this is the corrected one, right? This is the corrected one. Because I put it in and I got these symbols here. Boosh. I got these symbols. Should I take it the next step back and encode it into this? That doesn't seem like the worst idea. Encode, please. Nope. Well, maybe I should take the binary. Because that's the way it worked. Nope. Well, as dumb as it is, I did have this thought. They're all freaking backwards. A, B, E, B, 7A, A, B, 7B. Just now I feel like I'm really just throwing stuff at the wall. Ah, easy. Got it. It was easy. Where's my belt? I used to have a belt for when I succeeded. Woo! Woo, like Ric Flair. Woo. Where is my belt? I want to succeed this today. I want to be able to pull my belt out, but oh well. Thank you for using your points on that. All right. Let's stare at it more. What am I missing? What am I refusing to do? I'm so upset I evaluated that chess game for so long. And I hate my hair right now. I'm full of hate towards chess. Oh, I hate that I'm saying that. Oh, you think they're acorns? I thought they were chestnuts. At least today I thought they were chestnuts. Last week I thought they were hazelnuts. good point there, Spam. I hadn't considered you bring up a good point. All right. I feel like I'm about 2 steps away from solving. I think I've made a lot of good progress. This is the part of the stream where I hide self-congratulating to bring my self-esteem back up under the guise of analysis. I think I figured out a lot of good things here. I think I'm on the right track. I think I'm a person with value. And I feel like there's just one more click. Just one more and we're there. You know, just more. Oh, you mean just reverse? So rather than reverse the whole thing, just transpose each of them? Okay, we can try that. Hey, I like theories and ideas. In a video that has now been deleted from the channel, I solved one of the final levels that I could stream of NotPron proper on, just like, I don't know, try this. ZE. Wow, we legitimately got it back. That's weird. Interesting. I don't know quite exactly how hexadecimal works as a code, but that's interesting that I got that string. All right, running out of time for the stream. Made almost no progress. Matt Damon, are you talking about Good Will Hunting right now? Candle. Oh, The Martian. That's a sequel to Good Will Hunting, right? That's what happens to to Will Hunting. He ends up The Martian. I have ignored the hazelnuts. I've ignored the candle almost entirely. Is there a piece entirely missing? Like, should I look through the box? And did you take these pictures there, Spam? Is this your photography? You did. So you own this chess set. How do you not know how to play chess? Sorry. I'm not upset. So you know that white is in check. You know this. I just want to know which side wins the game. That's really... I'm invested in this chess match now. I think I do. I think I want a hint. As I just sit here staring at the same things over and over again. I'd like a nudge, please. You can make me dab for it. That's what you usually ask me to do. You took the correct step. Okay. Which I assume is this. That feels right. Even after you take the correct step, you will... okay. I've read the thing. All right. Even after you take the correct step, you will get every bit wrong. Use this. Okay. So what it's saying is I've taken the correct step of this. Okay. I should then do this and hexadecode. So then I should now use this for something. Have I done this yet? Read the message again. Even after you take the correct step, which I think is editing the code, the binary code, you will get every bit wrong. Bit has to be referring to something. Because, I mean, look at this. I thought I saw something that referring to bits. Even after you take the correct step, you will get every bit wrong. Use this. Use it how? Use it to do what? Something has like bits. Because I feel like, hold on. This is the one I usually end up fighting with. Bits. Bits. So if I take this, that's not what I wanted. Happy Pride. Ooh, bits. Oh, thanks for the bits. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits. Well, 8 bits is just straight up binary. Should I just switch it into binary? binary to decimal. There it is. And that's probably going to be to numbers, not hexadecimal, which is what I'm thinking of. I don't. If I take this gobbledygook and make that into binary, I feel like it's not going to tell me anything interesting. This is another thing that happens a lot with NotPron, is I just kind of do things. Like, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Now that I've done it, I see nothing of interest. 4 bits, 5 bits, 6 bits, 1 byte. Okay. Wait. Processing. Grr. All right. So this is 7. This is 7 digits because a hexadecimal digit is 2 characters. Should I have an 8th bit of some sort? Yeah, that looks weird. All right. Cyber Chef. Look at this. Okay. So this is an interesting website. Let me get the thing I have. Where are you? This thing. Okay. Cyber Chef. All right, and then, oh, I guess I could just, oh, I get what this is. So I take this and I'm like, all right, now put it in hexadecimal. Oh, this is fun. And then after that, make it, make 64. Bake. Interesting. Okay. And I can just remove these. All right, this is neat. What else can I do to it? Bake. Nah, it's the same thing. The bits now keep drawing my eyes. Like, did someone say something? No, but nobody said it. Now use magic. Nothing of interest could be detected by the input data. Have you tried modifying the operation? All right. I guess magic just like runs a bunch of things through it to just be like, maybe we can just figure it out for you, you idiot. Regular expression. Bake. Okay. thumb hacks. Is there more? These are just the favorites. Oh my god, there's so much more. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a great website. Decode, go. Didn't do anything. I just saw decode text. I was like, yes, please. To Braille? Oh my god, what a great... If nothing else, I've discovered a great website today. Put it through different languages? Oh, I thought this was just going to like make it French. There's your rots. Visionaire ciphers, Morse code. How did I not know about this website? Enigma machines? Holy crap. Networking, date and time. Oh, I don't know. Other? Colossus. I know I'm right there. I'm like this close to the finish line. I need to use that and change it to something else somehow. I don't know, maybe I put it back into hex. See, I don't know why I'd put it back into hex, because like that's a step I made. Well, I guess not. Because we kind of want to stay in hex. And then to basic 64 kind of makes sense. Decode the URL, does that do anything? No? Like that seems to make the most sense to do those things, because those are the steps I took to find the message. Right there. But I only have 2 minutes to solve this before the stream has to end today. And I don't know if it's going to come to me today, guys. Cal, camera, Jeff Stormer, are you still here? Oh, there's a binary. Well, see anything interesting about the binary? I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I think I'm defeated. Damn. What do I do? Let me know in the comments down below, because it's not there for me right now. Damn. Join me next week. I stream these every Tuesday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm streaming Tuesdays through Thursdays right now on Twitch. Not sure what I'm doing anymore, though. I had some technical issues, and we're going to have to pick some new games soon, I think. But thanks, as always. Be sure to subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And damn it, I will see you all next time. Boop. I said boop. I said, no. What are you doing?